Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Bitcoin is aggressively targeting the $80,000 psychological barrier as institutional capital floods back into digital assets. Spot cumulative volume delta has surged to 11,500 BTC, signaling intense buying pressure at current levels. Simultaneously, futures open interest has risen by 6.64%, confirming that leverage is being added to the long side. This convergence of spot demand and derivative expansion suggests a sustained rally rather than a fleeting spike. Technical indicators remain neutral, with the RSI holding at 61.2, leaving ample room for further upside before overbought conditions trigger a correction. In the traditional energy sector, Chevron reported first-quarter earnings that beat estimates with $1.41 per share. However, the headline number masks underlying structural weakness. While upstream operations drove the beat, downstream losses and increased legal reserves highlight a profit level that is effectively a 5-year low. The divergence between operational strength and financial health underscores the complex margins facing integrated oil majors today. Meanwhile, Imperial Oil is doubling down on capacity amidst this volatility. The company outlined a bold production target of 465,000 barrels per day for its Kyril and Cold Lake assets. This expansion strategy is paired with a renewed net capital investment buyback, signaling management's confidence in long-term cash flows despite Middle East-driven geopolitical risks. Investors are watching closely to see if capital allocation priorities will shift toward growth or shareholder returns in the coming quarters. On the macro front, Japan's unemployment rate held steady at 2.7% against forecasts, matching the previous month's data. Released at 23:30 Universal Time Coordinated, this stability in the labor market provides a baseline of resilience for the Bank of Japan's policy decisions. With no surprise in the headline figure, currency markets remained relatively calm, allowing global equities to focus on corporate fundamentals rather than monetary policy shifts. In related news, the S&P 500 closed at 7,230.12, holding its ground despite temporary technical disruptions. Investing.com reported a brief maintenance downtime that halted trading activity for some users, but the broader market indices remained unaffected. The technical neutrality in Bitcoin parallels the cautious optimism in equities, where traders are waiting for clearer directional cues. Finally, in the mining sector, Advanced Gold Exploration has appointed Jason Baker as its new chief financial officer. Baker replaces David McDonald and brings over $35 million in capital-raising experience from Altus Capital Partners. This leadership change comes at a critical time for junior miners seeking to fund exploration projects in a high-interest rate environment. Baker's track record suggests a strategic focus on securing liquidity to support future growth initiatives. As markets digest these mixed signals, the interplay between crypto momentum, energy sector consolidation, and stable macro data creates a complex trading landscape. Investors must weigh the strength of institutional crypto demand against the structural challenges in traditional energy earnings. The steady labor data from Japan offers little volatility, pushing focus back to corporate performance and technical breakouts. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.